Greetings all, Fanny here for Virgo's weekend oracle message. Blah. So Virgo, if you guys hadn't seen my video preceding today's little series, I am no longer doing daily oracle messages. In reflection of the end of the year, I found that while I enjoyed doing this so much for you guys every day, it takes about 3, sometimes 4 hours to record and post all 12. And I didn't have enough time and energy to put into my other projects, and I have plenty of them. So I sat down and made out a plan to give time and focus to all of my projects and things that I am passionate about, and I am still sticking with this with you guys. We are moving to Monday for your weekly message and Saturday for your weekend message. And so we will be getting 2 every single week, but I will also be sharing other videos of my other projects. Like we had a new Slime Rancher video upload today before this series. Oh, okay. So the cards that have come out for you, my love, are the King of Coins, the 5 of Coins, and the Magician. I love these coming out for you, Virgo, not only because I am a Virgo moon, so this is also partly my message, but the state of you have everything that you need in front of you, around you, but so the 5 of Coins here is the 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles is associated to the earthly realm, earthly possessions such as money, finances, home, stability, material, things like that. She is sitting outside of the church. Should she just turn around and choose, notice the blessing that is around her, she could receive warmth, food, shelter inside of this church. But she's sobbing and focusing on what she does not have in front of her currently, that she is forgetting that in the King of Pentacles, she has everything that she needs. This is the top of everything. He has all of his money. He has all of his finances. He has all of his resources, his stability. It is all secure. Being paired with the Magician, the master of every single suit, literally stating that you have the keys to everything. You just have to understand and look where the blessings already are around you. That is a wonderful affirmation, because all it takes is switching how you are seeing things, adjusting how you are viewing at the world to see you have everything that you already need. And that's amazing, because so many of us, well, feel like this, overburdened, where we have to keep going even though we have so much on our shoulders. But this came out for you in reverse, my love, which means you are releasing that burden. You're releasing that weight and that stress of there's not enough time in the day. That is one thing that I was saying to myself towards the end of the year, almost every single day. And I felt like there was a reason. Yeah, look, 4 of Pentacles in reverse right there. Not holding. Traditionally, this is holding on to everything that you have because you're afraid of losing it. Very similar to the 5 of Pentacles here. You're afraid that you don't have enough, so you hang on to everything you have. But it coming out in reverse, being paired with the 10 of Wands, you are releasing that burden of that lack mentality. I love this so much. You have the 5 of Wands that came in for you. You have support of other people in your passions, because this could sometimes be people fighting, but this is people working together, standing with each other, supporting them with their other passions and ideas. These are people that stand on very different grounds, come from very different walks of life than you have. And that is amazing, because their different experiences, the things that they have seen and learned, are gifts and treasures to you, because you have not been there. You can learn from their experiences. 3 of Wands right there. You have stability, but there is always more to see. There is always more to become and grow from. You also have the 5 of Swords. This may mean that certain people will be leaving your life. This may mean that not everyone will stick around forever, but you can't take everyone with you where you're going. You have the Moon card that had come out for the subconscious and unconscious mind, and the Ace of Cups, a new beginning for your emotions and your emotional self, how you are allowing yourself to feel and process. That is a lot of healing going on. I'm seeing my own agenda, my own journal, which is behind me here. And like, yes, of course, I need to journal more and get out what I'm feeling more on a daily or bi-daily basis. But also, just in general, allowing yourself to feel. You have South abundance coming out for you. And abundance is more than just physical money. It could be abundance in love, abundance in confidence, abundance in power. Because you also have sacred sight, purpose. You're following your purpose, following your heart. Because you have Wands, which is fire and passion. You have Pentacles, which is material wealth. You have my favorite card of the major arcana, the Magician. And the Moon. Holy crap. Yeah, your power is in your passion. And you are getting the financial stability and focus and resources to make it through. And you're not letting the mentalities block you anymore, because swords are the minds. And with the Five of Swords here, removing yourself from people that give you a toxic mentality or make you second guess or rethink the things that you are sure of. This is amazing, Virgo. I love this so much for you. You have the Lodge, Council. You will have people to speak to, but I also see this as your spirit team. I personally call my team the Council. We have the Mom Squad, we have the Dad Squad, we have the archangels and deities that have chosen to watch over me, that have guided me on my path. And when I need to, when I'm feeling frazzled and I don't know what to do, they are who I call upon. My grandmothers, my grandfathers, my brother that has passed before I was born, my children that have yet to be born, the dog that I had when I was a child. These are all people that I speak to because they have loved me and they have cared for me and they have guided me, very similarly to you. And that may be difficult to hear if you had a bad relationship with those people. For example, if you had a bad relationship with your parent and they have passed on, I want you to know that that soul, the root of who that person was, no longer carries the ego that hurt you. If that makes sense. When we become one with spirit again and reunite with our soul and our higher self, we lose the ego that we had here on this world, because the ego is only part of the material world. And that again goes back to the pentacles that had come out so heavily in your reading. The ego, the physical, the ambition, the status, all of that stays in the material world. Some of that may have hurt you if that ego or that person used, abused, neglected, or harmed you in any way. You may not want to call upon their energy, but when their time expires and they have rejoined spirit, God, Jesus, whoever you worship and call upon, when they have rejoined that, their soul still loves you and they will help you if you call upon them. But you have to call upon them, because we live in the realm of free will. Spirit cannot just come in and shift changes in our life because it's meant for us. We have to want that. We have to want the change. And it's the same thing when it comes to spirituality. I can't force anyone to see the world the way I do. You have to choose to want to see the world differently. You have to choose to want to heal, to want to understand yourself as more than just a flesh being. You have the tree people, sustenance. Be aware with what you are putting in your body, because there is much that we eat, especially here in America, that is toxic. So be mindful of what you're putting in your body, because you need to be strong enough to create what you're going to create to rectify your past. Rectifying generational curses. This may be a part of the reason of your purpose and why you need to speak to your council, why you need to speak to your spirit team, is to rectify generational curses. I know in my personal situation, it's a curse of poverty and dependence that I'm trying to fix for my family and ensure that my children have money down the line. Because while money is not everything, it is important in this realm. And finding a balance between money and energy is part of my mission. What is yours?